The City Council of San Antonio expected to vote on the new budget for the fiscal year in terms of how the city will operate and where our tax dollars will be going. So to talk about that in today's KSAT Q&A, we are joined by San Antonio City Manager Erik Walsh. Erik, thanks for sharing some time here with us this evening. Let's first talk about how this budget changes the way that police could potentially respond to mental health calls. We had a story a little bit earlier that shed some light on that pilot program this budget would call for. Why was there a need identified for this, and what would change if this budget proposal is passed?
Thanks for having me on tonight. So that's a huge part of our proposed budget, and part of that work goes back to the look we did over the last year at our 2 million 911 calls. And specifically, we spent some time looking at domestic violence, homeless calls, and mental health calls. And we get over 25,000 mental health calls a year to the 911 system. The proposal, and we worked with the Meadows Foundation during the year, who've helped other cities kind of develop a program. The recommendation that we've included in the proposed budget is that we would have a police officer, a mental health clinician, and a paramedic, kind of this team, respond to those 911 calls. And really that does a couple of things. It allows us to assure public safety. It allows us to rapidly identify and assess the situation. And then probably more importantly, it allows us to get that individual or that situation connected to the proper services or resources.
When you talk about something like mental health, you touch on so many things, and you just mentioned a couple of them. You've got the police response, you've got domestic violence, you've got homeless issues, you've got all these different things. Are there going to be more monies set aside for mental health issues, for the Center for Mental Health and for things like that are publicly funded?
Yeah, we're looking to contract all that out. And the idea is that these teams would respond together in the same vehicle. Remember, at the beginning of this call, it's a 911 call, and that's how we're taking it in at our dispatch center. But too often, and not just here in other parts of the country, too often, these mental health calls have been left for police officers to handle. And we think that given the recommendations from the Meadows Foundation and our pilot that we're going to kick off next year, that we can handle them differently and hopefully provide some resources for those individuals and not just have a police officer respond.
And that's something that you told us you heard a lot from the community when it comes to when a police officer should be responding. It sounds like this budget would allow for some changes to be made for some lesser important calls so that officers can be focusing on the ones where their response actually is needed.
Yeah, Myron, that's the trick, right? Everybody's 911 call is really important, and with 2 million a year, but we did talk to the public this year about things like animal related calls or loud music or fireworks calls. The fire department, our code compliance department, our animal care services can certainly respond, and we've added resources in the budget for them to respond to those calls rather than tying up officers' time. Part of this is making sure we're balancing the citizens' expectations and making sure we're being deliberate in those interactions that our police officers are finding themselves in.
We've got a big question mark in any budget for the city is the police and fire union contract. We know that there's been some ongoing negotiations with the police union. Are you optimistic that we're going to get to a place where the city council will get to weigh in on it? I mean, where are we in the process right now?
So we're still negotiating with the police union, and our priorities, which have been set since last summer, are making significant changes to the disciplinary process. And that's making sure that officers that do completely inappropriate things, either on duty or off duty, don't have a chance to get their job back. That nobody in this country, whether you work for a city or a private sector, should be employed. And unfortunately, that's a balance that we are trying to strike. I'll tell you that from my perspective, that disciplinary system needs to be adjusted in favor of the employer, the city, and I think we can do that while still providing due process for a disciplinary system for the officers, but we've got to make changes. I mean, I expect it. I know the chief expects it, and the mayor and the council expect it, and heck, 1.5 million people in the city expect it. So we're going to stay focused on that.
What's the timeline? I mean, obviously you'd like to have something done tomorrow or tonight at 6:40. But what is the timeline for when you expect a police contract to be done?
Well, you're right. I want it done now. Hopefully, I think we're making good progress, but it takes two sides to kind of work through those issues. And I think we've made a lot of progress with the union, but we're not quite there yet. Their contract expires at the end of September, and there'll be some changes that go into their healthcare costs will go up beginning October 1st. So I'm hoping that we can continue to work with the union and who I think want to do the right thing too. And we'll stay focused. But Steve, I'll tell you that it's making sure we stay focused and keep our nose to the grindstone and not depart off of what those priorities are.
This budget is not all about policing. There's a lot more in it when it comes to emergency preparedness, also public health, which we know what a role that has played over the last 18 months. But it is a record budget for the city of San Antonio, $3.1 billion. So if somebody hears that at home and says a record budget with that amount, what's it going to cost me? So what is your answer to somebody who's worried about where that money's coming from?
Well, the majority of the city's money comes from sales tax and property tax. The property tax rate is not proposed to change. Your solid waste fees aren't going up. Your stormwater fees aren't going up. Part of our budget is really based on a restoration of a lot of the cuts we made over the last 2 years. Our goal is to make sure that we're providing top-notch services, whether it's at the airport or solid waste or the 911 system or the public library system. And we want to make sure that we continue to do that. The city's growing and we're here for all 1.5 million of our residents.
Erik Walsh, City Manager for the City of San Antonio. Always appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us on the Q&A.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.